Is this how I had it last time? I really don't remember anymore. This is the only show I put stuff out for anymore, so I don't know. Oh well, at least I dusted everything, so. I did not dust that mug. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Doctor Who. Last time around, what was it called? Joy to the World. It was the Christmas special, where it was alright. The Doctor... Oh god, how do you summarize that really quickly? The Doctor... The Doctor was at a time hotel. There was a woman named Joy. She had a briefcase that had a sun that was going to explode. That was going to be created. And then, was it Villengard? Was that also... Yeah, because it was a Moffat story, so he brought back Villengard. And the Doctor gets trapped on Earth for a year, so he hangs out with a girl named Anita for a year, and then leaves her, and then goes back to Joy, who was vastly less interesting than Anita, and then she became the Star of Bethlehem in a very, very cheesy, Christmassy moment. Which, I mean, it's the Christmas special. They're allowed to do that, so... But, yeah, it was okay. It's definitely on the bottom rung of the Christmas specials to me. If you want to be more angry about that, about my opinion on that, you can go back to that video. I mean, it's fine. It was good. It's just fine to me. Yeah, I don't know. I also acknowledge that I probably am in the minority on that one. I don't know. It was okay. The stuff with the Doctor and Anita was really good, but the problem is after that whole thing, it's just like, well, now I'm not invested in Joy, so I don't care enough. So it doesn't matter. It's a new season. We're on season 15 or season 2 or season 41 or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. The new season. Call it whatever you want, except I refuse to call it Disney Doctor Who. You guys keep trying to make that a thing in the comments, and I just refuse to call it that. So yeah, it's season 15, and hey, we're only doing one episode. I know that sounds weird, but last year when they started season 14, they put out 2 episodes at the beginning, and that was not great for me. And both of those episodes were fine. Was it Space Babies? Okay, that wasn't that great. That was that's one of like my least favorite episodes, just because I don't like babies. And then the one with the Music Meister, that was okay. That one was all right, but yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, but they posted 2 episodes at the same time that first week, and it meant more work for me to do. So that is literally the only reason why I'm happy that it's just 1 episode this time. So, yeah. And the good news is this year I don't have another season of House of the Dragon to also do around the same time as this, so that's also good. I don't know, is House of the Dragon ever coming back? I don't know. Warner Brothers just hates everything. They just hate all their shows and everything, so I don't know. Anywho, yeah. This has been, like, the worst intro I've ever had for a Doctor Who episode, I think. I don't know. I say that. There's been a lot of Doctor Who intros I've done, so... I don't know. Should we get to the episode? We should probably get to the episode. The full length is free on this episode. If you want to go check that out, it's down in the description and in the pinned comment. It's the usual spiel. If you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll figure it out. You're a smart person. You'll figure it out. Just head down to the pinned comment and you'll figure it out from there. Other than that, I think that's pretty much that. So why don't we just jump right into this episode, season 15, episode 1 of Doctor Who. Here we go. 17 years ago.
If you travel to that star, it's 4 quadrillion miles away. I know girls aren't good at maths, but that's a long way. I look up at the night sky and it is so beautiful. And I think, how can I capture this? How can I celebrate your birthday and treasure this moment forever?
After I just called you bad at
So
maths.
I bought you
What do you guys call maths? That sounds stupid. Doesn't matter.
this. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Is it a photograph
Paper and
of...
save it for later, but never mind.
Nobody saves paper, dude.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
I thought he was gonna,
So
like,
what it
you know,
means is-
take a really artful picture or do a
That's
painting.
yours.
Does it have to say Miss?
Are you married?
No.
And it's Miss.
What?
Do you like it, or
Thank you.
just gonna kiss you?
Okay. He's a little awkward, but he asked, kind of. He warned her. That's a particularly bright star. Oh god. 17 years later. Oh god, there's an ambulance. So what's going on? Oh, he's got a new shirt.
Who bit you? Was it a dog?
Oh, is this the new companion?
Was it your wife? She's tacking at 120.
Look at him in his flannel. I guess that's
She's
the
had 1 gram
jacket
of
he zipped up,
TXA,
but
5
still.
milligrams of more.
So... Oh my god, what is he wearing, actually? So, RTD's second companion for this era is going to be someone who works in a hospital?
Can't give out home addresses. It's not allowed. What?
Sorry.
It might have gone a little far there, bro. You still got that certificate. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's a spaceship that came from the star. Oh, God. Oh, he's all big. He's all big and goofy. I like him. Let's get Goofy Gun.
You are Miss Belinda Chandra.
How do you know my name?
Name confirmed. Your Majesty.
You're what now?
Huh?
You will come with us.
What if I don't?
Motherfuckers. Alright, all of them need to die.
Cut.
Star, Belinda.
It's your star. He bought you a star.
Miss Belinda Chandra.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Eh. Man. You have to kill a cat, though.
Belinda, what's going on?
Do you know Lucy at number 7? Tell her.
Also, Mrs.
I
Flood.
to live on a farm. Apparently, I'm the queen of outer space. If you could tell the police. My mum.
I'll take care, Belinda. Bye-bye.
Thanks for nothing.
Match initiated.
Fucking Mrs. Flood. Did she move, or is this...
Belinda!
You're late.
Belinda!
You won't see me.
We'll get back to you later this season, I'm sure. Oh, good grief. Fucking robots showing up, taking her, killing a cat. I can't forgive that. I don't even own a cat. All right. New companion. I guess we are just done with Ruby. I thought we were gonna go back to her at some point, but no.
Mr. Alan Daniel Budd, go and get him! I haven't seen him in 16 years. I think he moved to Margate.
Meh. Well, there's a person here at least.
Do me a favour and ask your robots to lay off, will you?
Welcome to Miss Belinda Chandraville.
Don't you stop.
I stand as, and we obey our robot overlords in all things.
What?
Our robot overlords.
I, for one, welcome our robot overlords.
So they're in charge.
Then what's the point of a queen?
It's the robots.
Praise be.
What's up? What's happening?
Rebels in the North Zone started a riot. So the robots are unleashing Miss Belinda Chandra bombs.
For goodness sake. Oh. He snuck in there with a with more hair.
Who am I marrying? A spark plug.
The great AI generator. Behold. Attention, citizens of Miss Belinda Chandra 1.
For goodness sake.
The AI generator knows no pity.
Alright, you're getting a little on the nose about something.
So metal and skin may weld within Miss Belinda Chandra.
Ew.
Well,
Queen and machine combined. Behold!
You're gonna have a robo baby. They're gonna make you a discount Cyberman.
okay.
The AI generator evolved and achieved perfection. Robots. It told its soldiers to conquer all life faulty.
This is like the least subtle way of communication I've ever seen.
So the mighty robots marched across the world, here, ninth. But then the AI generator conquered them. Word.
Huh.
The time is
The duck! Go for the face! Oh, good job. Oh no! Oh, we got people on ropes! Oh, we had people on ropes. Oh my god, they're pretty jacked, they're handsome.
And I will get you out of here.
You're not doing a very good job.
And
Trust this man.
it takes time.
Stranger, and in just 6 months, I have learned to trust him with my life.
We've been here 6 months, good
Then take me
grief.
to the stars.
No! Died a hero. Don't let it be in vain. Lost a lot of brave people today.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Sasha.
Sasha, 55. She was nice to me.
She was lovely.
6 months they were together.
She's dead. Right.
Excuse me, is this IV? Do you have basic IV? Is it fluids or medicine?
That's Similin. It's fluid.
Okay, it's empty. Can I replace it?
Help yourself. Similin, IV kits, and ferric over there. Disinfect with Milos. Your Majesty.
Eh.
Similin, Milos. Got it.
Just fucking get to work immediately.
Shift on Monday, Flynn. I'm an ordained Anglican Marine.
Nah.
So what's your name? Dr. what?
Just the doctor?
What? You're actually called the doctor?
Yeah.
It's neat.
Alright then. I'm called the nurse.
Doctor and nurse. Good team.
Used to have a doctor and doctor.
Take a look at you, sweetheart.
Kind of. Doctor-ish. I guess he's a doctor-ish too.
Okay, they said it's a dislocated shoulder.
I mean,
Doctor, shoulders on this planet the same as back on Earth?
More or less.
It doesn't matter. There's people in a worse state than...
oh,
Just, give it a good rest for a couple of hours, okay?
good job.
It's like a second diaphragm.
Exactly. The diaphragm kind of protects it like a sheath.
Is that better or worse than human?
If you start deciding which body is best, you're going down a very dangerous path.
It's another way of doing it.
It's the truest thing I've heard all day.
And hey, ta-da!
He's just showing off 2 hearts.
Wow. That's so weird.
Sorry for blowing out all your eardrums with that.
Do you mean it's literally the same diploma, like in a time travel way?
Timey-wimey.
Timey-wimey?
Yep.
Am I 6?
It's fine. When I met Sasha, and she looked after me.
Boy, he keeps getting like way older with every episode.
It is not Belinda's fault.
Hey, I don't need you to fight my battles, thank you. And it's not my fault, okay?
Is that an order from the Queen? Is that a royal decree? You're as bad as the robots. Okay.
The fuck? You're just a dumb meathead. Like, come on.
That's Manny.
He's traumatized.
I'm sorry.
He's lost many of his friends and doesn't understand how things are working because he's angry, and fair play to him. Now, she's gonna give herself up.
Are you married?
But that's what he said.
Who did?
Those were his exact words.
Is he Alan? It wasn't an AI. It did.
Beloved,
Oh God. That's a hell of a way to find your ex-boyfriend.
It's not AI.
It's Al.
It's Al.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I told them about Alan. I told them to.
Alan Daniel Bud!
Oh.
Okay.
Timey-wimey.
Robot.
You've been killing people.
Because he loved it.
You mean it's like a game
Oh, good
with
grief.
robots and cities and lasers? And you're saying this is mine? I can make all the rules and win. Oh, give it to me.
Dumbass.
You started the revolution.
But what for?
Belle,
Gamers.
why did you finish with them?
Because
And when we're married, I really don't think you should wear clothes that tight anymore. Plus, no more texting after 8 p.m. Okay?
Alan, sweetheart.
Because
no.
he was an incel?
oh my God, you've taken coercive control and made it complete control of the whole planet.
This is the weirdest Doctor Who villain I've ever
Live
seen.
with yourself.
Every ninth word is telling us the truth.
help me save me. Hey,
Oh.
Planet of the incels.
say
Oh my God. They actually said incels too. Oh, fucking blow it up. What is that gonna do? Ah! Oh God. Oh God, it's getting really trippy. Guys, it's like turning into a... This is like an old school effect. Wow, it worked.
Oh, you needed a Time Lord to take the kaboom!
he took it himself.
Belle, time fractures hit me like whoosh. And
Huh.
Belle, oh, you are amazing, Belinda Chandra. You and me, we go back years.
Okay.
He's microscopic.
Do you mean?
He's a sperm and an egg. Oh. 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 Goodbye, Alan.
Well, that...
Yes, Queen!
Oh, good grief.
robots rejoice. Free from Alan Bud Generator, we will make reparations and live in harmony with the people to rebuild this world.
Yay.
Now, Doctor, behold.
I feel a little bit bad for Alan, but...
You solve your mystery after you've taken me home.
Okay. You lot, forgive, rebuild.
Get over your trauma. Bye.
And I've got to say, all praise to you, Queen Belinda of planet Earth.
All hail Belinda, Queen of Planet Earth.
Yeah, kinda.
Queen of Planet Earth.
Thank you. Good luck.
Lovely, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, now this is ridiculous.
It is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
I mean, let her say
I
that.
know.
I have been to the future, and I have met your descendant on a planet far away in the 51st century. Her name was Monday Flynn.
Did she look like me?
Absolute match.
Which is weird, all things considered.
51st century.
Now that is what I am worried about.
Okay, that's not supposed to happen.
Is that just chance or something more?
Judge, I can't help thinking that maybe we are meant to be connected.
Oh, you might be reading too far into this.
This is destiny. Is that what you say to all the girls? Is that what you said to Sasha? She trusted you. And she died.
Yeah, she's not fucking having this.
I will take you home.
Thank you.
It's gonna be nagging at the back of his head, but he'll do it. This isn't gonna work. So where are we now? Space.
Something is stopping us. Something
Oh
is
no.
forcing us off planet Earth on the day that we left. But why?
Doctor, I told you, get me home.
I am.
You are not.
I'm trying! Oh. Well, that's the Eiffel Tower, and a London taxi, and the Statue of Liberty, and the pyramids. Oh no. Oh no, he blew it. He blew it. Completely. Oh boy. He blew it. Blew it. Oh gosh. Skip ahead just a little bit. I want to see the credits. Hello, and everything's gone. Fucking Disney Plus. Why does Disney Plus suck so much? Okay, Oh, okay. I should have known. Voice of the Robots, Nicholas Briggs. I should have known. Wait. Hold on. I just need a quick... Okay, it's just... because I'm on the credits right now, because I wanted to look for the... I wanted to look for the Voice of the Robots. It's Nicholas Briggs. Right under Voice of the Robots, it's Mrs. Flood. Jeez. Mrs. Flood. That's Mrs. Blood. That's a whole different character, I'm sure. Mrs. Flood, played by Anita Dobson. And it just... My mind just went in a way that I was just like, wait, what if she is Anita? Because a lot of people said last in Joy to the World that Anita, the character Anita, might be Mrs. Flood. Which I hate that. I hate that idea completely. I don't want that at all. But considering we had Susan Twist, who became Susan the character last season, God, I hope that's not it. Take it out of our mind this episode. My chair is squeaking. It's terrible. All right. Okay. An interesting first episode. Hey, it's better than Space Babies. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, it was good. It was good as a first episode. I like that Belle. Are we gonna be calling her Belle like Mel? I like that Belinda just does not want to be a part of this whatsoever, and does not want to, she's completely traumatized by what happened and does not want to be a companion at all. I like that. That's different. That's a little different. Have we had that really? Not really. Rose, no. Martha, no. Donna, no. I mean, like, first appearance of Donna, like Donna in The Runaway Bride, kind of, but, like, not really. Amy, no. Clara, no. Bill, no. And then all the Jodie companions. Yeah, no, we don't really get that too often. I mean, I guess if we really want to go back, this is kind of like Tegan, I guess, because Tegan just wanted to go home. Like, she was thrown into everything with the master and all that stuff, and Tegan, like, every time Tegan was just like, get me home, man, and it left her incredibly traumatized after everything. So it's kind of like Tegan. it's kind of like, but I like that. I like that. I like that Belinda is like, no, I don't want to be a part of this. I am not one of your adventures, and especially, literally just coming off of Alan. Literally just coming off of Alan, who was terrible. Alan was so terrible and controlling of her and stuff. And oh my god, that whole thing, like, when we're married, I don't want you to wear clothes that are so tight and stuff. And she's like, what the fuck? You know what I like, though? I like, and I like that Belinda is not super young. And I don't mean that, like, oh, she's old me. No, I don't mean that. I mean, she's like an adult. You know? When was the last time we had an adult as a companion? Well, I guess Graham, but that's a different end of the spectrum, I guess. Although, I would even say Yaz was... Well, and obviously there's Dan, too. I always fucking forget about Dan. How could I forget about Dan? He was the best, but honestly, because it's like, they do the whole, like, 17 years ago when they were in high school, basically. And I think they were in high school. I also love, too, that it's like, how do we show that she's younger in this? Put her hair up in little balls that only a teenager would wear. It's like, yeah, that'll work. Because, again, it's like, she looks, she's incredibly lovely otherwise, but it's just like, I don't know. I think the reason I'm bringing any of this up is specifically because of Ruby. Nothing against Ruby. I liked Ruby. But when they made such a point last season that she was born in 2004, it just made me, a guy who was born in 97, die inside every time they said that, So I'm glad. That that Belinda is not younger than I am, basically. So, but I like her. I like she immediately, like, gets to work of, like, after the whole shootout and everything, like, she goes around. It's like, okay, you've got IVs. Where are the things? How can I help people? She's immediately like, there are injured and sick people. Let me help them. I am a nurse. So that's great. Very Martha-esque like that. Which it's hilarious because literally we just wrapped up recording season 3 a couple weeks ago. I guess by the time this goes out, by the time this video goes out, the next video that will go up will be the season 3 finale. I guess timing is so weird with all this stuff, but we just finished season 3. We recorded Voyage of the Damned on our other Doctor Who reaction show because I can't friggin' take a break from Doctor Who, so I'm still watching Doctor Who. So that's all fresh in my mind of Martha in season 3. So definitely, I'm getting some Martha vibes from Belinda. Which is nice. I like that. It's Martha, but even Martha was, like, very eager to go in and go on adventures, So, whereas Belinda, I honestly, I really like that. I like that Belinda is not. The other thing too, I hope that there's no actual connection. Like, there's no specific reason. Because I like that. I like how it's presented in this at the end, where he's like, oh, I met your descendant in the 51st century, 3,000 years in the future. She looks exactly like you. Now, is that coincidence, or is it some bigger thing? Like, literally, the Doctor's like, ooh, it could be this big mystery box for the season. Ooh, what could it be? There's so many things bouncing around in his head. I like the idea, though, that they're gonna get to the end of this season and it's not going to be that. That would be really good. I would like that. Now, granted, because they've brought that up, it is the mystery box for this season. On top of the fact that we still have Mrs. Flood, still addressing the audience, just being like, oh, you ain't seen me here, and she runs away, So Mrs. Flood moved, by the way. She moved into a different apartment. Or does she live next to, or, like, does Belinda just live 2 doors down from Ruby? I don't think that was the same place, so Mrs. Flood moved. So we still don't know what's going on with Mrs. Flood. So that's a continuing mystery box. But now we have this possible mystery box of, maybe there's something. Why does Belinda and Mundy Flynn, why do they look the same? Doctor Who, I don't care. Just make some episodes. I'm really kind of done with the mystery boxes. Like, some of them are fun. Like, again, we just finished season 3. That had the whole thing of Harold Saxon. But, you know what it is? I feel like the mystery boxes back then, and it's so weird because it's still RTD, but it's like, mystery boxes back then, they were more of Easter eggs, really, Like, Harold Saxon being name-dropped really was not that big. Like, it started to get a little bigger of like, oh, well, this Harold Saxon guy is reaching out to Martha's mom and, and being like, the doctor's dangerous. And it's like, okay, well, what's that about? I guess we'll find out later. But that was it, really, Here, I feel like the episode is kind of making fun of itself. It's kind of like making fun of last season of like, ooh, we gotta have this big mystery box. What could it be? What could it be? All these ideas bouncing around his head. And it's just like, or it's nothing. Or it's a coincidence. Or, we rehired this actor and now she's a companion instead of just a one-off character. It could just be that, Like, we have to make such a big deal about it, I mean, it's kind of the same thing of, like, how last season, I feel like a problem with last season is there were so many of those episodes. There was only 8 episodes, but so many of those episodes, they would have this, like, big moment with the snow, This snow that would happen, and it's like, what's going on with Ruby? And now back to the episode. Like, I prefer, like, season 1, where it's like, hey, you hear that? They said Bad Wolf. Huh, that's interesting. They've said that in a couple episodes now. That's weird. That's an interesting Easter egg. But then as it gets further and further and further, and it's like, they keep saying Bad Wolf. Wonder what that means. Until eventually, even the doctor starts to question, like, Bad Wolf. Everywhere we go, there's something about Bad Wolf. Figure it out later, So it's like, I miss that kind of mystery box. And I guess, this isn't a thing that's just on RTD. Pretty much every season since Moffat took over has been that super hyper focus. Like, RTD didn't do that originally. Like, it was more of just the Easter eggs. They do another one in series 4, if I recall correctly, of like planets disappearing. But that's really it. Even that is very minimal. But starting from season 5, when you get the 11th Doctor and the mystery of Amy and everything, from then on, it's just so many in-your-face mystery boxes. And it's like, man, so I like the idea that Belinda, it's just a coincidence maybe. Now, something obviously is going wrong. Something obviously is going wrong to the point that they cannot return to May 24th, 2025, which I'm willing to bet that's when the season finale is going to air, since, we're currently in the middle of April. So, May 24th, 2025 is the day that they cannot return to for something keeps bouncing them away from that. And there is still the mystery of how the diploma got to the robots in the future, So there is still that mystery, but even that, I don't know. I don't know. There's something about that doesn't bug me as much, I mean, it is a sort of mystery box, but I don't know. What is it about that doesn't bug me? I can't put it into words why that doesn't bug me. I mean, I think because maybe no, but it has to have something to do with it has to have something to do with Belinda, but I don't know. Basically, that doesn't bother me. The fact that they can't get back to Earth on May the 24th, that doesn't really bother me as much as the whole, the Doctor being like, maybe it's this big thing, this could be this huge thing, and it's just like, shut up! Just do an episode! Just go have an adventure or something! Or not, if Belinda doesn't want to do it. I don't know. Maybe the whole thing of, like, because they can't return back to that date, it's almost like it's almost like an old school thing of, like, why can't the Doctor take Tegan back to her time? He just kind of can't. He can't. I mean, I guess he was in more control of the TARDIS at that point, but it's just like for some reason, it just didn't work. Like, that's kind of more of what I see. I don't know, man. I'm making up excuses. Anyway, the other stuff for this episode, Alan, that was dumb. That was the whole thing with Alan was incredibly stupid, but I kind of like it. I like how stupid it gets, basically. Like the fact that it's not an AI generator, it's an Al generator. Like, that's just the stupidest thing, because, like, obviously this is supposed to play on people's thoughts and feelings about generative AI. That is a very big talking point in our world, but this doesn't talk about that at all, really. It's just there is an AI generator there that she has to get married to, and it's this big, goofy, evil thing. But I will at least give credit that once they give the explanation of Alan, it does kind of make sense why it's a big old goofy evil machine thing. Because he's a goof, Because he's stupid. He's just this stupid incel gamer, And he's just... he's a fucking incel. Like, and the fact that they said that too, Planet of the Incels, like, oh my god, this is the stupidest shit. But I did kind of like that. Like, it's just stupid enough that I give it a pass, because it's not really like... You know what it is? It's because it's not really, like... It's not actually taking it that seriously. Like, it's not trying to do some commentary on this. It's just like, this guy was an incel, and he was given, full control over this planet and of these robots, and he's an idiot, and he just decided to kill people. So it's like I kind of give that a pass of, like, well, that's stupid, but they're not trying to make it anything more than that. Like they kind of know how stupid it is. I will say I'll be curious. I'll be curious to hear the comments on this. I'll be curious to hear the comments on them just killing Alan. Like, they don't save him. They don't do nothing. He's dead. He's worse than dead. He was reversed back to a sperm and an egg, and then cleaned up by the polished droid. And that's the end of Alan. That's the end of his life. So, oof. I don't know. I did also like the moment where after Sasha 55 dies, the Doctor, he kind of takes that moment to grieve, and you get the tear, and I've seen so many fucking people complaining about him crying. It's just, who fucking cares, guys? Seriously. I swear, I've got some criticisms of the new era of Doctor Who. That's not one of them. But what I did like, he takes the moment. He takes that moment. He kind of like, he mourns, and you see the tear, and he's like, oh. Okay, let's get to work. I like that he takes that moment. Now, previous Doctors, a lot of previous Doctors would just sort of take that look for maybe just a second and then get back to work, or they wouldn't even stop. There would be a lot of Doctors that just wouldn't stop, basically. But I like that. I like how they did that of, he does feel the emotions. He does mourn. I mean, she was with her for 6 months, Not as long as Anita, but still. But it would be like if Anita died, It'd be like if Anita died, and he would feel that. He's a very emotional Doctor, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But he has the tear, and he has that moment of mourning, and then he lets it all pass, basically, so that he can get down to business. And he only did that at that moment because he had that moment to do it, you know? So yeah, so I thought that was fine. As for the other stuff, Manny, he was there. I don't know. He definitely, like, I gave him a little crap during the reaction, but it's just like, no, he you know, he's traumatized. He's been dealing with this whole rebellion thing for however long, and it's just like, you know, yeah, obviously he would be pissed about Belinda, but it really isn't her fault, you know? It isn't her fault. It's the fault of the incel, so... I also like the robot designs. Like, they were goofy. I thought they were the Dominators for a second, because they got those big, you know, the giant rounded shoulders. I thought they were the Dominators for a second. I would not put it past RTD to do the Dominators. He's done the Toymaker and he's done Sutek. He might do the Dominators. Who knows? God, that'd be funny. Get back the freaking goofy robot that they had. Oh, that'd be so fun. He should do that. That'd be stupid as shit. I'd love it. Oh, it'd be a great treat for me and all the other people who watched, was it Season 6, Episode 1 of Classic Who? The Dominators? Which is a very niche audience, I admit. We're a very niche group, but we exist. We exist, and we remember the Dominators. Yeah. This is way better than Space Babies, I'll at least say. Like, this isn't, you know... It's not an amazing episode. It's not spectacular. A lot of first episodes aren't, though. Like, a lot of first episodes of the season are, you know, good. But this one... This one was good. It's interesting. I like Belinda. I like where they're going with her. I hope they don't go so hard with the mystery box. And it was way better than Space Babies, so... Hey, that's great. I did not like Space Babies, and the fact that, honestly, this is like the first time I remembered it since we watched the episode. Oof, yeah, that was not good. Like, almost at all. Like, that one was rough. Maybe, you know what, maybe that was the strategy. That's why they released 2 episodes last season at first, because they knew that sucked, so they had to give you the what was it called, the Music Maestro or whatever episode, and then this season they're like, well, this is a pretty solid start. Let's just leave it be. We'll release the next episode later. So maybe that's the strategy. Maybe they knew. Maybe Disney knew. Like, hey, don't just air Space Babies. We're trying to sell this fucking show. All right. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anywho, that was like the weirdest voice crack ever. Anywho, next week, new episode. We'll see what happens there. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Doctor Who reactions, as well as another playlist with every Doctor Who reaction that's on the channel. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.